did hamstrings. It was great at lift and great pump too, honestly. Some things I do want to change though are kind of like just going to failure all the way on certain workouts. Like you'll see it later. I did the leg press where I put my feet up high so it targets my hamstrings more. I always tell myself I'm not going to go to failure because, yeah, it gets some of that teardrop quad. It's just naturally. You can't really stop it. I mean, I put the setting. Now, I only recorded one set of that. I recorded both. I did 2 there. Or actually, I did 3. I didn't record the last one. I should have. The first one was terrible. Like, I was kind of getting back into it, and I was like, what am I doing? And I had to adjust my form. So I got a little spot on my leg. I was looking at it. And then the second one was pretty solid. But still, I did need to adjust my form. So just bear with me there. But yeah, the main point of that movement is literally, it's not the press, it's the stretch you need on your hamstrings. Like, yeah, the press is good for the glutes and kind of the hamstrings, but the main point there is going to be the hamstring stretch. And I mean, you're just going to get a little bit of that teardrop quad. It's unavoidable, really. And then did some hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls. That was the opener. Really like those, but it is going to take a while to build up that strength back. Now, I am going to weigh in tomorrow, just kind of to see where I'm at. Eating 2,900 calories a day. If I'm not gaining, Thursday I'll definitely up my calories up to my maintenance, which is about 3,100-ish, somewhere in there. But yeah, still, like I said, want it to be a very slow and gradual bulk. But yeah, it was really, since I got that teardrop quad a little bit on that leg press, I didn't worry about doing any sissy squats or leg extensions. So it was just 5 sets of lying leg curls, 3 sets of hip thrusts. Now, honestly, guys, if y'all are like worried about hitting glutes every leg day, don't worry about that. Like, hit your adductors and abductors. That's a little bit of glute. And then do hip thrusts. That is the only glute workout that I actually do is hip thrusts. Other than that, I just don't mess with the glutes because, I mean, they naturally grow. It's like your front delts. Your glutes are like your front delts. Except your front delts actually do shape your physique great. Your glutes do too, but kind of like your front delts, they're targeted in almost any pressing movement you do and a lot of hamstring movements you do. Like, they're a secondary muscle group that's being worked in RDL. But yeah, so the hip thrusts, like every 2 weeks I do sometimes. Like today I just decided to do them. And then after that I went to that leg press, 3 sets there. And then I closed out with 2 sets of seated hamstring curl. So it was really good. Pump was super solid. Shaving my legs did definitely help. Like, get some of that side hamstring definition getting in there. But yeah, so the pump was solid, cardio got done, and I'll see y'all for the post-lift talk. And there I'm going to talk a little bit about what we learned at church today. So I'll see y'all for hamstring curls. All right, so post-lift talk, kind of like I said in the pre-lift talk, I'm going to be going over a little bit about what we talked about at church today. So as you know, it's Pentecost Sunday, which if you don't know what Pentecost Sunday is and you're a Christian, I just looked it up yesterday because me and my friend were on the phone. He's kind of like new to church, the church life. And so he was like, what's Pentecost Sunday? And I was like, bro, that's a great question. Because I know what it is, but like I never took the time to like see what it actually means. So Penta, my pastor actually talked about this last week. Penta means 50. And I know that from chemistry because like prefixes and nomenclature, it's a bunch of junk. Anyways, I know that Penta means 5 or 50, just 5 from chemistry. But so since Penta means 5, Pentecost Sunday is 50 days after Easter. Because now, if you know the answer to this and I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But it says Jesus rose, like he ascended to heaven 50 days after Easter Sunday, which is Resurrection Sunday. So if that's not true, I'm pretty sure that's true, but if that's not true, correct me, please. Correct me. But, yeah. So at church today, we talked a little bit about we stay complacent. Like, a lot of the times, you know, we'll stay complacent. We want God to do something new, but we don't want to move from where we're at because we're comfortable, you know? And that's kind of like me. Like, I was comfortable for so long just making lifting videos and just lifting videos on Instagram and TikTok because I didn't want people to think, oh my gosh, he's too Christian. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing if you have that label. That is such a good thing. Such a blessing to have that label. And that's what I had to realize. And today, you know, it kind of hit on me. It was like he was kind of telling me, he was like, you're doing good. You know, you're making the content, you're spreading the gospel, but he wants me to do more of it because that's my whole calling. I feel is just to reach people. And I just want to do more of that. So I am going to produce more gospel talk and more Bible studies, and it's just I'm going to do more for the kingdom because today I didn't like after today and hearing that message I didn't want to stay complacent. So that's really the main thing we talked about. So yeah, I just kind of felt the word in my mind. I'm just going to kind of pray this one out because it's you know, just felt like praying it out. So y'all have a great night. I guess, yeah, this will be posted at night. So you have a great night. God bless. I'm going to pray this out. So, Father, I thank you for anyone watching this right now. God, I pray that if they're being complacent in their walk with you, that you would they would just pick up their feet and they would move forward and they would get out of that comfortable zone and they would get uncomfortable for a second, God. Pray that in your mighty name, amen.